Deep within the capital city of Equishay, we open to see the Temple of Bahamut. It's a grand stone temple with bronze metal adornments and 2- and 3-story tall pillars, yet also somehow adorned still with a cooler breeze than you would ever expect to find in this capital city, somehow nesting within this volcano. Also adorning these halls, you hear a scampering of 2 twins, as I will leave this scene to you two.
Menelaeus, we keep up. We gotta get to class.
Don't worry. Listen, I just wanted to sneak into the kitchen and maybe just grab an extra meat pie.
But, I mean, we're gonna be... Okay.
Come on, you know you want one too. You know breakfast wasn't enough for us.
No, I know. Okay, fine.
Okay. All right. Shh. All right, this is right around the corner. Come on. We can't get caught again this time. If we do, you know that they're just gonna cut our meals down again.
And Chadwick's just gonna say something about it again. I'm so tired.
Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. He's just jealous because we're gonna get extra meat pies today.
Yeah.
Come on. Right. And I think you and I sneak into, like, make our way through the hallways into, I'm gonna say, like, the dining room has a couple of carved draconic images flanking it.
Yeah.
Which we can kind of press ourselves up against. Maybe we do like one on one side, one on the other. Then our horns kind of like peek out from either side as our heads look into the dining hall. Okay, all right. I don't see the cook. I think if we just kind of make our way past the table, stay nice and low, we'll be able to make it to the kitchen. At least wait until they're off gathering ingredients in the cellars. They just run in, grab whatever it is we can.
Yeah. Dio's just gonna be like kind of like keeping an eye behind us, like, you know, he's got that nervous feel of like, you know, kid that like is like, oh my god, not only am I gonna be late for class, but also like, oh god, we're absolutely gonna get caught. Like, cool.
I put one of my hands on your shoulder and I give you the I point 2 fingers at my eyes, and then I point 2 fingers at your eyes, and then I point 2 fingers at like the entrance of the dining hall, like, keep your eyes open. And I mean, you know the deal. Dio knows the deal. Menelaeus, I get down on all fours, and I actually start looking like a little dragon creeping, like just crawling my way from behind one table to another.
Now at this point, like, Dia's watching the door, but he has the like added effect of like, he's staying where, like, kind of behind one of the tables, right, where as you're kind of making your way towards like where the kitchen itself is.
I would love a stealth check at advantage.
Okay,
I would love a stealth check at advantage.
Okay, and
Dia's head is just going back.
Well, you have a lookout and you're on all fours.
Okay.
If that doesn't ask for it, like,
let's see.
That feels like advantage.
I think, and at this point, I'm still kind of like, am I still now? At this point, I'm younger. I'm not as developed as my main character is. Level 1 would be the same stats. I haven't taken any ASIs or anything yet, so.
Then there you go.
Okay, 18.
You are undetectable.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I think at this point too, Dio, you see me like get to the last table before the kitchen, and that's when one of the breezes wafts through the window, and we both, like, the scent of those meat pies comes like wafting into the dining room. And I look back at you.
So good.
Yeah,
you
I look
smell
back
that
at you.
flaky crust, and this is worth
God.
it. You were so excited about the meat pies.
I'm like so excited about the meat pies. Like his forked tongue, like he has the forked tongue, like comes out and like he licks his non-existent lips, like just because he's so excited about the meat pies.
Yeah, same here. You actually, like, I look at you and we lock eyes, and you see a little bit of drool kind of like drip down my, and then it sparks like electricity shorting up, and I quickly like wipe it off my mouth. And I wait for silence in the kitchen. And when I hear that the footsteps have kind of clattered off, and I know that the cook and the cook's assistant are going down to grab more stuff for today's meal, I quickly run, crawl in again, draconic crawl into the kitchen, and do I see the tray of meat pies out somewhere, cooling by a window or something?
In pure cinematic fashion, they have that steam rising, fresh baked.
Oh my god.
Fresh
I
tray.
gotta get meat pies for dinner now. All right, I quickly run. I grab.
And this
one
kitchen
for
is
myself.
completely unattended.
Fantastic. I grab a hand. I was just gonna grab like one for each of us, but I quickly scoop up like an armful, and I hustle my way out the kitchen. And it's hot, so I'm like trying to hold it in as these meat pies are near scalding my arms. And I run back to you, and I toss like a couple to you, and then I keep a couple nestled up in my outfit. And I said, hey, listen, I even got enough for Chad.
Oh, Chadwick's gonna be so happy. Oh my god. He's not gonna talk any more smack this time. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. No, at least not for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
And I start like chowing down on one of them. I just start stuffing it in my mouth.
I feel like Dio is just like so enraptured by the smell. Like you're chowing down as we're going, and Dio's just got like the just like too overwhelmed by the smell of it, just like following behind, almost blind himself because he's just like so focused on that.
in bliss, in utter bliss from having these special treats.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh.
And actually, if now that I've kind of chowed one down, I have a hand free, and I just put an arm around your shoulder, and I say, "All right, I know we're gonna be a little late for class, but wasn't that worth it?"
That was so worth it. That was, oh my god. I can't believe we've got extra meat pies. This is great. We only make these every like 3 weeks. Oh my god.
Yeah. And you never got them this fresh baked ever.
Yeah, that's right. Usually they're cooled off a little bit.
They've been sitting out for like 2-3 hours by the time lunch happens.
I gotta listen to you more often. I gotta. Ooh.
Well, I mean, you be who you want to be. I'm happy to do this kind of thing for you, bro.
Sure, but still.
Just
all right,
be ready to fish me out of trouble whenever I need it.
Yeah, obviously. I got your back, always.
And I draw you close, and then I see that you haven't bitten into one of your pies. So I take, I'm going to say I have like 3 pies left. I got one more that I can eat. I'm going to tuck the other 2 in my my pouch, my school bag. And then I'm going to raise the pie like a drink. And I'm going to cheers with you. Cheers a meat pie with you.
Cheers. Yep.
Oh, hey.
I'm going to bite right into it.
A little bit of crust perfectly flakes off as you...
Yeah. Oh. And we kind of like chow into it together. There's this sort of look of rapture on our face. And I say, you know what? Isn't it going to be great 4 years from now when we finally get to go get our drink and we get one of these from one of the pubs?
Yeah.
And,
so excited for that.
I kind of get lost in that reverie, just in my mind, just looking forward to that.
I think Dio's kind of there with you. I mean, again, we're kind of on the same wavelength. We're so close right now, like being as close to each other as we are. I think like our brains are just kind of
syncing
up. Riding the same vibe right now.
Yeah.
The twin vibe.
Yeah, exactly. That's awesome. I love it.
You enjoy the meat pie thievery and get to your next class, though not as thrilling as the meat pie thievery. And you get through that. And then it comes time for lunch, and you get to enjoy more meat pies, but it's not quite as fresh as the first time, though still delicious. You get to meet up with your friends, and you tell them the story
And I look at, I kind of I look at our friends and fellow classmates at the temple, and I look at you, Dio, and I make sure everybody kind of hears it. All right, listen, don't tell anybody what Dio and I did, all right? Because if you kind of just keep it to yourself, maybe we'll get you some more next time too.
Got a good amount this time. Just imagine if you all keep your
if you keep your snouts shut, there could be more for everybody. And I think as the day progresses and the afternoon draws on, do we get a little I'd say that after our classes and stuff, we do get a little bit of time outside in the town.
You do.
Before we, before lights out, before we're called back to bed, before the bell rings and we're called back to bed.
There's like a brief kind of, like a free period, so to speak, like afternoon free period, around 2:45 or so.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm gonna say that. Let's see. It looks like there's a fountain kind of to the south of where the temple is. And it's in a fairly big square area surrounded by several, shops and homes. I'm going to say that, that's kind of a place where the kids like to go hang out every once in a while. We'll, just chill around the fountain and grab sweets or treats or something from the shops. And
it's kind of like like you said, like a hangout spot for...
Yeah. And the local park.
Yeah. And there's a great view of the castle from there, and actually, I think from that spot too, looking up at looking up past the caldera of the volcano, that's also the best view to see the stars.
Exactly, it's one of the best stargazing spots.
Yeah, and so as the light starts to fade and the stars pop up, come into view. I say we're maybe sitting. And
it's also a pretty sick ass fountain. Not for nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say
yeah. Like we look up, and there's that constellation. What is it? The great puck in the sky.
The great puck.
Yeah, it starts to appear, and I turn to you, Dio, and I say, "Oh, look, there's the great puck." Think we'll ever see the world we'll ever see the world and get a view like the great puck has, looking down on the world, seeing everything?
I hope so. Hope we get to be just as big as he is,
Yeah.
Great big wings, just getting to watch over everything. As best we can.
What do you think? What do you think places are like out there? I mean, we've been living here all our lives.
Bet they're green. Heard a lot of stories about lots of grass out there. Wonder if the ocean is like the same thing as this fountain. So, do you think the water's the same thing?
I mean, probably. I mean, water's probably the same everywhere, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
I hear that the ocean is a lot bigger than the fountain, though. Maybe even as big as the lava pool below.
Oh, could you imagine that much water somewhere?
Nah, I don't know. It can't possibly be a thing.
I mean...
Not that much water. That's a lot of water.
Chadwick just has his nose in a book and will pipe up and just be like, "Water is wet," and then put his snout back in a book. As if
I think
adding
look over
something
at Chadwick
very astute to this conversation.
Look over at Chadwick and Chad, water makes things wet. Water is not wet. Shush.
You know what? At this point, I reach up an arm into the fountain, I scoop up a bunch of water, and I toss it onto Dio's face. There's this big splash, and I'm like, "Hey, yeah, looks like you're right."
See? I'm like, Dad, look, I'm wet, and the water's
And I toss some water onto Chadwick too, actually. Sploosh. And then, I feel bad after splashing water over everybody, and I take my cloak and I start wiping you off. Yeah,
As you are splashing this water, you look at this water, and you look deeply into these ripples, and you hear a voice in your head whispering, beckoning, giving
Into
you
the
a purpose.
water? Oh.
Not beckoning you into the water, but telling you to come back. Later tonight.
Ooh. I think I look around and see if I can see who that voice is coming from. It's obviously not Dio, and it's obviously not
Everyone
Chad.
else is having a splish splashing grand old time.
Okay. If nothing kind of looks out of order, or I don't see anybody who is trying to get my attention, I'm gonna just put that in the back of my head and pretend that I didn't hear anything. But I take little glances at the water. Maybe I'll run my fingers through it. What was that?
I know you heard me. It whispered.
Yeah. Okay. I try to kind of keep. Maybe I'm hearing things. Maybe it's the splash of the water. And you know what? Actually, Dio, every once in a while you'll see me kind of like look at you, like maybe I'm expecting you to say something, and then when you don't, I turn my attention back to the fountain for a little bit, just again swish my hands through the water.
Yeah, Dio,
do
I won't
think-
even require any perception check to realize something is up with your twin, because you have that type
Yeah.
of twin thing.
Yeah,
'Cause I
yeah.
was gonna say we're so close right now. I think I'm starting to pick up on the fact that something's bothering you too.
Yep.
And I would.
You don't hear
I
these
would.
whispers, but you immediately sense that something has pulled your brother away.
I am kind of locked into like Menelaeus now. Kind of like letting Chadwick go back to his book. Just everything okay?
Yeah. I keep hearing someone calling me. I think it's probably just the water out of the fountain, or I'm probably just mishearing somebody around us.
I feel like Dio would try and take the time to try and listen for something. Obviously, I don't think he's gonna hear anything. But he would take the time to just kind of just watch his brother and see if he can catch any sounds that are coming from nearby. Like maybe you ate a bad meat pie.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Oh no, you don't think it's my conscience, do you?
Your conscience.
Because
No.
I don't know. I didn't think I'd feel bad about getting meat pies. I mean, I don't really feel bad about stealing from the kitchen or anything like that. They can always make more.
Exactly, and it tasted so good. Like,
Yeah. All right. Hey, you know what? Maybe we should just head back to the temple.
hey, maybe you just need some. Maybe you just need some sleep. You know.
Yeah. Maybe that's it. Maybe all the excitement kind of got the best of me or something.
Yeah. Let's bring you back. Let's get you back to the temple. We should go home.
I think we take a few steps away, and then we realize Chadwick is just sitting there reading a book, and we probably should get
Yeah.
should
Chad.
take a shoulder and lift him up, still reading the book, and then like just Weekend at Bernie's him back towards the temple.
Yeah.
He will gladly accept your guidance as you guide him back towards the temple.
I think Chadwick is reading a book on like Dragonborn anatomy.
He couldn't possibly be asking me the questions that he does 4 years later if he's reading a book about anatomy now.
This is the seed of whatchamacallit, of curiosity, you know? It was the great book of anatomy. It was like the, PG version of Dragonborn anatomy.
Fair point. You know what? It leaves out the sex organs. It's just,
Maybe this is just a general anatomy book of like all of the species, and then
there you go. Yeah.
Yes.
And then this
there were
sparks
some
all of the
questions
curiosity
this book
that comes
series
later.
didn't answer. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Are there any conversations you have back on your walk back to the temple?
I mean, on the way back, I think Dio is just focused in on Menelaeus. Obviously, we're carrying, Chadwick, and we're being entertained by that to some degree. But I think Dio is also just like, something's up with his brother. That's not a normal thing. He's making sure that he's,
Yeah, and I think I feel some degree of, there is a little bit of unease. I try to hide it, but I do kind of take, as we're walking away, I think I do take a couple of looks back at the fountain until it disappears from view, until we round corners and it disappears from view. And I think I'm actually extra humorous. Like if any questions are asked, I kind of just deflect it with a joke or with a prank or something like that. But I think, Dio, you know me, and I think that you probably see that I'm a little extra, I'm trying hard to be a little more. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't know if we'd have a conversation about it, even if we're like heading back, because I think both of us have, like, at least for Dio, I think he's been he's almost freaked out by it, but he's just keeping an eye on you in the best possible way of just like making sure, like, he can tell, but I don't think he's gonna broach the subject after we had like a brief conversation about it at the fountain.
And I think I'm extra. I make an extra effort to seem, normal, I suppose. And I kind of just
You're
try
very
to.
normal about this.
Yeah, and you can tell, but you can tell that I'm kind of like pushing a thought away as we progress through the rest of our day.
And of course, Chadwick does not notice because Chadwick's too focused on the book.
Yeah.
It's a very riveting story, or not story, but anatomy book.
He's gotten to elves, and it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Turns out, stuff about the ears, it's crazy. It's crazy.
He just learned how half elves are made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yep.
He's coming up on the chapter about half orcs, and he's It's gonna get weird. Half dwarves.
All of
they're in there.
The odd rituals and the the uncommon practices. Lord.
Menelaeus, do you think you would be feeling well enough for dinner?
I think I would, and I think, same thing. I scarf the meal down, like, and I'm very vocal about, this is good, but it's not as good as a fresh meat pie, right? And I give an elbow Dio.
Yeah, and Dio's laugh is like, because he's also, again, kind of matching your energy, where he's laughing at your jokes, and he's, but clearly it's like the jokes you're making right now are not, they're not you. Well, they're you, but I know you're stressed and you're making them a little bit, I don't know, you're pushing.
Yeah.
So Dio is matching that with equally like laughing to keep it up, but also just keeping an eye on it.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, I mean, I think while I scarf my dinner down too, I mean, I'm trying the same thing, just almost get it to pass as quickly as I can. Maybe I can't wait to get to bed. Maybe I am tired. You know, maybe that is all I need. I don't know. Have I heard any more of the whispers as the evening has drawn on?
Well, now that you ask. Well, now that you ask, I feel like you're in a crowded dining hall. How many people would you say are at your table?
It's probably like all of our class. Because I mean, it's a temple, so I don't imagine it's like a huge class like a university would have or anything like that.
Yeah,
right?
I know. I feel like it would be at least like like us two, Chadwick, and I think we have a fourth roommate. I'm forgetting the name of. So I think it would be us four at the table, and then maybe the I don't know if this is like multiple, because the way that we described it earlier, it sounded like there were multiple tables. So I think there's like
at least
maybe
a few.
like 10 or 12 of us at this table alone, and then there's probably 10 or 12 at like 3 other tables. So
yeah, that sounds.
So there's
sounds
enough
good.
people in this room to be able to hear the outskirts of conversations from other tables and hear bits and pieces. And then you hear little whispers here and there where you just hear the repeated word of fountain every once in a while come up in these conversations where it shouldn't be.
Oh, okay. So it's almost like it's coming from the people around us then. I think that starts to increase in frequency as the evening passes.
Almost, okay, so like if you're listening to headphones and you have a really good audio engineer and they have the sound balancing on where you hear it from the left ear and then the right ear.
Mhm.
So it's almost like it's coming from different parts of the room.
Sure.
All
And
around.
I think as I start hearing them, you know, Dio, you see me start looking around left and right too, every once in a while, kind of almost at random.
Yeah. I think Dio is like, as you're starting to get freaked out a little bit more too, Dio is gonna start like, he puts his hand on your arm at some point too, and just like where you have been inhaling your food, Dio's been picking. He's been too distracted with how you're feeling. Like he's barely touched his food, and is now like, again, hand on your like arm, just kind of watching you do some of it, trying to stay engaged in conversation, not to make a scene.
I think when you put your hand on my arm, I'm startled, and I actually pull my hand away, or my arm away, and I go, hey, listen, Dio, I'm not feeling very great all of a sudden. I think I need to go to bed.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
You hang out here, enjoy the rest of your dinner, all right?
I think I'm full.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Chadwick, we'll see you later. Yeah. Dio's gonna stand up with you. Dio's gonna walk you back to them.
I think as we walk back, if nobody is following us, I'll look at you and I'll say, Listen, I don't know what's going on again. I don't know if I got some guilt or something over what we did earlier, or if maybe I ate too much today. But I've been hearing things. It's like there's something whispering in my head or whispering in my ear. I don't know. I think maybe I just need sleep. Like you said, maybe I just need some rest.
Just sleep it off. Sleep it off. I'm sure it'll go away tomorrow. This isn't the first time we've taken meat pies. I feel like maybe it was just a bad batch. Maybe you're just hearing.
You're feeling okay, right? You're not hearing anything?
I'm just hearing you.
All right. Okay, well, you know what? I'm glad. And same thing. I'll kind of like wrap my arm around you, but it's not, at this point, it's not just for like connection, but it's to kind of support myself as we start walking back to the room. I know that everybody likes to hang out in the common room before going to bed and play games and tell stories and things like that. If you want to do that, you go do that. All right, don't worry about me. I straighten back up again. I'm gonna be okay. I'll be fine. I just need sleep. That's all.
Yeah, I know. I'll just bring you back, and then maybe I'll do that. Maybe.
Yeah. Don't miss a fun time on Mike.
Sure, but still, I'm gonna make sure that you're in bed and asleep and all that jazz, and make sure you're okay.
I just give you a nod, and I think even just like this moment, it already looks like I'm feeling a bit better, though. Yeah. I probably should still hit the hay early.
I think Dio's mind is like despite you telling him to like go enjoy, it's that clerical mindset too of like take care of your people. Like not only is this my people, this is also my brother. Like something's up with him. This is weird.
And not just your brother, someone you shared a wound with.
Exactly. Like this is as close as I can possibly get to somebody. Yeah. Something's off. I'm here until you're okay again, kind of deal. And despite you like telling me like go and enjoy that, like Dio has no plans. Like this is going to end up being like he's gonna like fall asleep in the room with you, just like watching over you, like that kind of level of he's not leaving your side.
And I'm so glad you said that, because let's roll to see who falls asleep first.
Is that going to be a con save or a con check?
I was going to do flat D20 rolls, but we could also do modifiers.
Yeah, either or.
What's your con?
It is actually it's -1.
Your con is -1. If we're doing con modifiers, I got a 5. If we're doing just roll, I got a 3.
Oh.
I think Dio is so focused, and the fact that he didn't eat despite the meatloaf stuff, I think he's just too tired. And
you focus yourself to sleep.
Yes. Yep. Dio's
is what I'm gathering from this.
Yeah. Yep. Yes.
You're like a new parent is.
Just absolutely zonked out.
Yeah. I think maybe we have a north-facing dormitory, and as I hear your snoring, I hear you start to snore, and I realize you've fallen asleep. I just kind of take a look at you with appreciation that, you know what, you could be rolling dice with the other kids right now, and, winning some of their hard-earned coin. But like you're here and hanging out now, and I look out our window. I say we have like a north-facing window, and again I see that constellation, and the thought that kind of takes me to sleep is again the idea of someday seeing the world, like maybe walking out of the city gates, walking up to the crest of the caldera, and then looking out at the world beyond that, and then walking into that world and seeing more of it together.
And as you drift off to sleep, Menelaeus, you hear those familiar whispers beckoning you to that fountain.
When I hear that whisper, I try to push it away as much as I can, but after a certain point, there's just no way I can.
And it jolts you awake.
Yeah, I start up from my bed, and I tell myself, I just think to myself, all right, you know what? It's just a voice. It's just a voice telling me to go back to the fountain. I'm just gonna go. There's nothing there. There can't be anything there. I was gonna check it out, and there's not gonna be anything there, and I'll come back, and I'll just go right back to sleep. And I think with that, I step out of my bed, my dragon-born feet, and I usually walk around barefoot, so I'm used to the feeling of my feet hitting the cold stone floor. And I get up and move as if to wake up Diomedes, and then I think twice about it. He fell asleep pretty hard. He probably needs sleep as much as I do. And I pull my hand away from shaking him awake, and I start making my way out the temple to that fountain, just to make sure that it's all just that voice in my head. And once I clear that up, everything's gonna be just fine.
You make your way towards this fountain, except there's a commotion outside. A sense of excitement, a sense of greatness, a sense of power.
I'm very intrigued by that. And thoughts start to fill my head. I think the big thought that fills my head is, okay, maybe there is a reason. That voice was calling me for a reason. Maybe
this is your destiny.
Maybe this is what we've been working towards, studying in the temple.
Exactly. Now, why this has chosen you and not your brother, you're not exactly sure. But there is a reason why you were chosen.
And I think, does the commotion sound, you said it sounds excited, or does it sound like someone's in trouble? Not sure, hard to tell. I drop, I walk between a couple of buildings, and when I start hearing it closer, I do the same, drop on all fours, and start doing a draconic stalk, crawling, scampering across the street into the cover of another building, pressing myself up against it, looking around to see who's there, and then making my way that way from building to building, back towards the fountain.
You use your favorite constellation, the Great Puck, as an anchoring tool for navigation. Except this time, as you look up at it, getting closer to this fountain, you notice one of the stars in this constellation almost looks to be flickering dim, which is peculiar. The closer you get.
The closer
and
I get.
as you're looking at this sky, getting closer to this fountain, the brightest light you can ever imagine encapsulates the sky, and your favorite constellation is the last thing you ever see.
Oh. Do I feel any other sensation besides this? Like, besides, like, all of a sudden, oh, if it's a bright light, I'm gonna say kind of like burns itself, almost kind of like burns itself into my eyes for, and it is just white all around me for a while. Is there any kind of other, like, do I feel pain? Do I feel anything, from around me or from the direction of the commotion that I heard?
There are a few screams that happen and confusion that happens, but everyone seems to be okay.
Okay.
You're okay. You feel your body and you are still standing. You feel the fountain, it is there, and you hear laughter in your head.
Laughter in my head, okay. I start to breathe quickly because I don't like that all this is happening around me and all of a sudden I can't see a thing, and I wait for my vision to clear, and I wait, and if I can feel the fountain, can I put a hand in and then splash some water on my face?
Absolutely.
I splash water on my face, and that doesn't make
Nothing.
my vision okay. I start to panic after that, and I keep on splashing water just desperately on my face, blinking my eyes, trying to see if I just need to wash something out. And when my vision doesn't return, that's when I start to hyperventilate. Do any of the voices around me, are they, you say they're laughing?
None of them are laughing, but the same whisper that you've heard seems to be the one that's laughing.
I start
as
calling.
She whispers, and this whisper seems to multiply into 5. As this voice multiplies and will say,
"You are destined for greatness, and this is how you are going to achieve it. You rely so much on this one sense. Now rely on your others."
What are you? What's happening? Why can't I see anything? What are you? Who are you? What's going on? Is this some sort of test? Are the clerics, are the priests testing me?
No, but I am.
Who are you? Why are you doing this?
In time.
I start.
and you'll see a vague outline of 5 draconic heads as what is undoubtedly the thing of legends, the thing of the boogeyman, the thing that goes bump in the night. The goddess Tiamat is also burned into your retinas. As Dio, you awake at this very moment. Also seeing this one flickering star of your favorite constellation as you look out the window, noticing your twin is not in his bed.
I feel like I'm almost awoken as some of this is happening because I can feel him get panicked. And I'm jolted awake. I see him not in his bed, and immediately I'm up. I'm moving to the door, opening the door,
You know exactly where to go somehow.
Even better. I make my way out of our dorm and straight there, taking as few turns as I can. I feel like I would look up towards the Great Puck at some point, but my brain is focused on just getting to him.
And I think on my side, I'm once I don't get any clear answers from the voice, and I do start to panic. I start scrambling back the way that I think I came, just kind of feeling my way past buildings as best I can. I mean, I think I know this path pretty well, and so I think as I feel, various things around me, I try to take just as many clues from my environment in this blindness, and I'm muttering, help, I can't see a thing, can't see, just the entire time as I'm walking back to the temple, or I'm trying to feel my way back to the temple.
I feel like I would come up to you like at some point, because I don't even necessarily
Very shortly after that starts.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's like you are feeling your way back to the temple. It's both of us just almost feeling our way towards each other.
Yeah.
And I find you and hear that. And
after the first I can't see, I would say, is the moment that you do.
Yeah, I think even in my blindness, I still feel you. I still feel your presence.
Yeah.
And I reach my arms out to you.
I'm literally scooping you up off of the ground. Just Menelaeus. Manny. Okay, can you hear me? Yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I can't see a thing. I can't see a thing. There was a bright light, and the puck something was happening to the great puck, and I can't see. Where are we?
We're still at the fountain. Oh God, we should get back to the temple.
Yeah, take me back, please.
Yep. And just kind of putting his arm over mine, like kind of how we had before, just going, like bringing him back to his room. I'm doing that, just bringing him back to the temple.
Oh, listen, don't tell anybody else about this, all right?
Manny, we need to tell somebody. That's not. You're blind. We need to talk to somebody about this. Like one of the priests, one of the teachers. We gotta talk to somebody.
Don't tell the other acolytes. I don't listen. I got a reputation to uphold. All right.
Manny, reputation or not, like
I don't want them to kick me out of there. I don't want to kick me out of the
They're not gonna kick
games.
you out. They're not gonna kick you out. Okay? They're gonna take care of you. That's what they do. It's the church. We're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Where are we? I can't see anything. Where are we?
We're coming up to the church now. You're gonna be okay. Okay.
All right.
Come on. And I think I feel like I would go into like the church itself, and just try and find some kind of priest figure, or a
Who's
teacher.
your favorite one?
Oh God.
Me pointing a gun at you, saying world war.
The best bet. You make up a name, bitch.
How about Sister Winchester, since you're talking about pointing the gun?
Sister Winchester. I love that. Yes.
That doesn't sound very draconic, but I'll
Yeah, you know what? Sister Winchester. I like it. It
Exhaustive.
doesn't have to be, because remember, there's also halflings.
Yeah.
I go find Sister Winchester. Or at least her like door. I think I'm like knocking on it and sister, and I think I tuck you kind of down next to me, like just so that you're sitting, and just I'm like knocking on her door, just trying to get her to come out.
She will open the door, comforting as always. One of your favorite qualities about her.
Sister,
Hello.
Many saw something in the sky. He can't see now. I don't know what to do. He was at the fountain.
I think at this point my hands are on my eyes and I'm kind of rocking, as I sit on the floor. And I say, "Yeah, sister, I can't see. I saw a light, and that was the last thing I saw. And then Theo brought me here, and I kept hearing her voice. There were 5 heads.
Child, who?
There were 5
5
heads. And she said, I was going to accomplish things, and this is how. 5 heads, sister. I think I saw her. And I start like just rocking even more, and I'm like, at this point, I'm like wiping my eyes madly, like trying to get the image out of my.
She will go grab a blanket and a few crackers and milk and assure you that you did a very brave thing by coming here tonight, and instruct you to go back to your room. We will discuss this in the morning. I will instruct the other people in the church. This is troubling.
Sister, how do I make it stop? How do I make her stop talking to me? I can't get the vision out of my head.
It's okay. Try to sleep.
Manny, I'll bring you back to the room. We'll sleep it off. You're gonna sleep it off. You're gonna sleep it off. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
And I very willingly get up with you. I'll accept your guidance. I take that cup of milk, and I try to drink a sip of it, but it, like, my hands just kind of give out, and the cup falls to the floor, and there's just a puddle of milk that splashes at our feet as we walk away.
We don't cry over spilled milk here, dear.
And I think, the entire time I tell you the experience that I had. Again, just hearing the voice, calling me to the fountain. I thought maybe it was just, I thought it was, I don't know, bad meat pie or something, or just some rest that I needed, but I think there was something more to it.
We'll figure that out in the morning.
Yeah.
You're gonna rest now. You're gonna sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be able to see tomorrow, and we're gonna steal more meat pies, and we're gonna be okay, and it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. You heard the sister's gonna take care of you. The church is gonna take care of you. We're gonna be okay.
You know what? And actually, I think, I clutch at you. I keep you close as we're walking back to our room. And in the darkness that's kind of surrounded me now, I nod my head, and you hear me start uttering prayers to Bahamut. In sort of the ancient Draconic that we've been taught. Bahamut. Alagaan mo kami at ang aking minamahal. Bahamut, alagaan mo kami at ang aking minamahal. Actually, you know what? And I'll say we use the ancient name, Bahamut. And I just kind of keep repeating that as we are walking to our dormitory. And that basically translates to, Bahamut, please take care of us and the ones that we hold dearest.
I think once we get back to our dorm,
Yes.
it's gonna be kind of similar to before, and he's gonna, Dio's gonna put you back into your bed, similar. He is going to do his absolute damnedest. Like, it isn't like both of us are falling asleep now. This is Dio is on watch duty, and he is not planning on falling asleep. Like, he is going to be awake when you wake up. Like, that's where his mind is at right now.
Then would you say you'll still be awake at roughly 5:30 to 6 a.m. when you hear 3 rough knocks at the door?
Let's above 10, yes. Under 10, no. Yeah, I think I am 16, so I am still awake, but like starting to drift.
Like drift off.
Like, yeah, like it's...
And I think I have been able to fall asleep, but it is fitful. And every once in a while, just through the night, I'll wake up, eyes, unseeing eyes, like wide open, and you'll just hear me say, great things. She said great things. And then just exhaustion will catch me again, and I'll just kind of collapse into the bed and fall right back to sleep.
And I think when the 3 knocks come, Dio's just like, considering he was starting to get there, he's like, okay, hello, come in.
The door wings open violently, and your favorite Sister Winchester is standing almost sheepishly behind 2 other of the higher ups at this temple.
Hey, are you, you gonna take care of Manny? Yeah?
We're here to make sure he packs his things.
He's blind.
No, he's not. He's been marked by the goddess Tiamat.
And he can't see.
None of us are safe. She can.
But we take care of him.
For as long as he is here, none of us are safe.
But we take care of him. We take care of our people. We take care of everyone.
Cannot anymore. She has chosen him.
No, he ate bad meat pie.
Sorry.
No, he had a bad meat pie. He heard something weird. It's fine. We've just been going over that in class. He just can't see because he had a bad meat pie. That's all. He just needs somebody to help, a cleric or something to help him. He's gonna be okay. You're here to take care of him because we take care of people.
I am sorry. This is non-negotiable.
I think at this point, Dio is just going to just keep repeating so much of this and just like be in the way. Like, Dio is getting in the way of
It's
that.
either one of you leaving or both. I don't think your brother would want you to forsake your education for the sake of him.
We take care of people.
Which is why we want to take care of you.
But you should take care of him. We need to take care of him.
And if he cares for you, he will leave.
I think at this point, all the commotion has like woken me up, and I just say, on my head. Dio, what's going on?
Yes, that's her clutches.
Sister Winchester, is that your voice?
It's
I was
me,
here.
Ruby. I'm sorry. I had
Dio,
no choice.
what's happening?
They should be taking care of you. I don't. They're saying something about you being marked by Tiamat and something and you being dangerous, and you're not dangerous, and you just had a bad meat pie. They want you to leave. You shouldn't have to leave.
I get up weakly and I put a hand on your. I grab your hand actually, and I kind of squeeze it tightly in mine.
I say, Dio, give me a minute with everybody. I think I need to talk to him. I don't think they're not gonna make me leave. Don't worry. I think I just need to clear things up.
Dio would like nod and just like he's so distraught by what's like going on, and he's going to listen to you despite like he's trying to take care of you right now, but he's just okay.
It's all right. Everything will be okay.
Okay. And Dio will walk out of the room, but like eyes on Many the whole time.
Yeah, same here. I think like the last thing you see me do is I put my, I point 2 fingers to my eyes, and I point 2 fingers to you. Like, that's our little signal that we're always going to be watching for. And
As you exit this room, these hallways are wide and expansive. Many of them open to the outdoors, and you look up outside. The night sky still kind of a dusk of the morning, and you look up to the Great Puck, your favorite constellation, and that one star that was flickering is now out. As we go back into the bedroom.
You say that I've been marked. I've been marked by the Dragon Queen.
You have.
Oh, what
And
does
if you
that
want everyone here safe, you must go.
There is this sort of clutching feeling at my chest, and I buckle onto my bed. I just like fall onto my bed and I kind of buckle down. I hunch and tears are falling from my face. And again, they're every time there's a teardrop, there's a little like a little spark that just drops from my face and kind of fizzles onto the floor. And I say,
there's no way that you and the priests can get this out, can protect me, protect everybody.
It unfortunately would risk everyone here.
No, not you, no.
And I think deep inside me, I know that you're probably telling the truth. I mean, that you're probably revealing the only real option that I have. And there's just turmoil inside me, but I don't want anything to happen to my brother. I don't want anything to happen to my brother and all of the people that we've grown to know and love here in the temple and in the city. And I look up at the 3 priests that are there, and I say,
will I ever be able to come back?
Not for the foreseeable future, but perhaps Perhaps.
Take care of him. Please.
We will.
Just make sure he's gonna be alright. We've never been apart. Not since our parents. And I just kind of, my voice trails off. And I mean, you know the story. Everyone here at the temple kind of knows the story, I think. I think I've shared it enough about our parents. Them just not having been in our lives for the immediate present, at least, while we've been here at the temple. And I say, just make sure that he finishes here, and he gets out to see the world, and he does everything that we've wanted to do.
We will. And we recognize this is difficult.
Can I at least say goodbye?
That likely is not wise.
And with that, I buckle again, and I'm just my head is in my hands at this point, and I realize that I can't let Dio hear what's happening here, and so I am heaving, but I'm holding everything in these sort of breathless, silent sobs. And eventually, after just some seconds of that, the priests do see me nod my head in understanding. And
you can write a letter if you need to. But it might be painful.
Yeah, I'll do that. What can I take with me? Can I take anything?
Whatever you need.
I start, at that, I
We
just,
will give you a
something clicks
ration
in my
pack.
mind.
We will give you reasonable provisions for the road. We are not monsters, after all.
Can I just have some moments in the temple to say some prayers?
Of course, but we will have to make sure it is cleared. We cannot
Make sure Dio doesn't
we
come.
don't know much about the mark. We don't know how it spreads.
I can say the prayers outside. If I have to do that, just make sure Dio, if I can't see him, just make sure he doesn't come around. Please.
They will, of course, not seen by you, but they will nod their heads.
And at that, I'll take the silence as an affirmation, and at that I'll get up, and I have a pack. I'm gonna start tossing whatever clothes I can in that.
Let us know if you need help packing.
I shake my head no, kind of broken and dejected and despairingly. And I turn to you and I say,
There is one thing that I would like, if it's all right.
Yes.
Just a final mercy from Bob. A holy symbol. We hadn't yet gotten our holy symbols. Could I please get mine now?
Don't see why that would be a problem.
The church will always be a part of my life. If I have to do this to protect my brother, if I have to do this to protect everyone, I'll do it for my brother. I'll do it for everyone.
Well, then I hope it brings you protection on whatever road you find yourself on.
And I think with that, again, I give a silent nod. Maybe that's like the last word that I just say, and I start finishing up my packing. If I get that holy symbol, I'm gonna tuck it into my cloak, or like if it's an amulet, I'll wear it around my neck. I think that's it. I will, as long as I know that I can't, I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna. If I see Dio again, I may just buckle and not. I may cave and just refuse to leave. And so I will, ask the priests to just guide me out, maybe some discreet way. And when we get out, I'm going to say there's in the cardinal directions of the temple, there are depictions of the great platinum dragon. I'll just have them direct me towards that. Again, I'll say the prayers in ancient Draconic, and I repeat,
Alagan si Dio. Bahamut, alagan. Si Dio, alagan mo ang kapatid.
And that's like, as I walk away from the temple, those are just the words that I'm going to be kind of like muttering to myself, just saying to myself over and over.
As you say these words countlessly under your breath, you look up to where the stars are, and above you, the great pup guides you, although you can't see it. But it guides you silently, with that one star faded out.